First, the top headlines. Kuki militant shot 3 villagers of Moidang Pok. No balkanization on ethnic lines, R.K. Ranjan writes to Prime Minister. And curfew relaxed in Imphal for 10 hours. Hello, welcome to ELITETV, your English news bulletin. I'm your host, Deemita. Before giving you the news, we requested to follow the SOP given by the government, where face masks on in public, wash hands regularly, and maintain a minimum of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV also requested to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Now the news in detail. Though the government of Manipur claiming normalcy returned in Delhi, in an unfortunate incident, suspected armed militants have shot 3 villagers of Moidang Pok last night. The incident took place around 11:30 p.m. The 3 villagers shot by the suspected Kuki militants have been identified as Thangjom Deepak, K.H. Kiran and Y. Nauton. They are from Moidang Pok, Awanglekai and Makhalekai. They got bullet injuries on hand, leg and stomach. Talking to media persons, Nauton, who got bullet injury in hand, narrated about the incident in details.
Irang kredit ini ko, ram da, ram ama leci ba, koi kredit lagi berjita, muje laga, kalau tung tu lepas itu rene, tung tu lepas itu tu ye kan, kalau kapam sakit, katus kumbu, salah. Tapi kan di masih aham dah, free masih. Primitive atau mana maktinat atau mereka pasif mana tung je film bagai sian mereka atau pemilik apa pemilik security force lagi jam kaya nanti tentu.
Rajkumar Ranjan Singh, the Minister of State for External Affairs and Education, has written to Prime Minister Narendra Modi about the threat of balkanization on ethnic lines in Manipur. The BJP MP, whose Lok Sabha constituency is Inner Manipur, asks the Prime Minister to curb and control with a strong hand any attempt at breaking up the northeast state where 35 ethnic groups live. Over 70 people have died since May 3rd in clashes between the Meiteis, who live in and around the state capital Imphal Valley, and the Kuki tribe, who are settled in the hills. Over the valley, residents demand for inclusions in the settled tribe as the category. This is a very dangerous proposition for a tiny state having 35 ethnic groups. Peaceful coexistence should be the norm. Naga-Kuki conflict, Meitei-Pangan Muslim clash and now Meitei-Kuki riot must be threatened as aberrations. This should be curbed and controlled by a strong hand. No balkanization on ethnic lines should be encouraged at any cost, the Minister of State for External Affairs said in the letter. The Union Minister in the letter said that clash between the two communities was triggered by a peaceful rally that suddenly turned violent, and unfortunately, activists are giving it a communal color. A few activists are trying to bring in the religious angle that Meiteis are mostly Hindus and Kukis are Christians. They try to blame the people who are radicalized in the name of the religion and culture. If some street minds are trying to create a political demarcations through such heinous crime, such plans should never be made successful. They can't bluff the union government by putting up a game plan. Sacrificing innocent human lives to achieve a political agenda is unwanted and undesirable. To work out a peaceful coexistence must be the solution. Dismemberment will never be a solution, the Union Minister said. Mr. Singh urged Prime Minister Modi to work towards removing the mechanical divisions in Manipur made wider by religious affiliations. We are not to blame any community or ethnic groups. The harmonious relations among ethnic groups are often violated by leaders forgetting their political ends. Myopic politicians often play with the lives and emotions of the common people. They have done enough damage to society. Their tactics trigger unimaginable losses for instilling the present ethnic inferno. Such local leaders must be identified and condemned, Mr. Singh said. Mr. Singh urged Prime Minister Narendra Modi to work towards removing the mechanical divisions in Manipur made wider by religious affiliations. Tensions over the evictions of Kuki villagers and alleged illegal immigrants from reserve and protected forests and the destruction of poppy fields preceded the violence that broke out on May 3rd. The scale of poppy cultivations in Manipur have also spread across 15,400 acres of land in the hills between 2017 and 2023, according to data from the state's Special Anti-Drugs Unit Narcotics and Affairs of Border (NAB). As person with cares on role of central forces in securing the life of commoners and restoring peace in the strife-torn state after a team of Assam Rifles on a Sunday briefly impounded licensed guns of Tyrant Poppy residents who are guarding themselves from constant attack from armed Kuki militants, decrying the seizure and terming it as act to make the innocent villagers soft targets for the Kuki militants. Local demanded explanations from Assam Rifles why they are confiscating licensed arms from the public without controlling the armed Kuki militants. Following the detention, local leaders had a talk with CRPF officials on Sunday morning, during which AR personnel also stationed, they'll urge the villagers not to carry licensed guns openly. After the meeting, AR personnel visited the relief camp set up in the village on the pretext of inquiring the well-being of the inmates around 10:30 a.m. but carried out intensive searches. They seized a licensed gun and started questioning the civilians there as if they were criminals. Curfew has been relaxed in Imphal from 5 a.m. to 4 p.m. after the normalcy has returned in Imphal. District Magistrate of Imphal in the West passed the order to relax the curfew from 5 a.m. to 4 p.m. today. People rushed to the shop and nearby markets to purchase essential items during the curfew to relax. Following a state executive meeting of the Mizoram BJP, the party concluded that the demand for a separate administration made by 10 Kuki MLAs in a violence-hit Manipur is reasonable. We find the demand of the 10 MLAs for a separate administration reasonable, considering their lives are at risk in Manipur, a resolution adopted by party officials on Thursday said. The party further condemned the atrocities allegedly committed towards Jew descendants during the ethnic clashes in Manipur. We strongly condemn the Manipur government and those responsible for these acts. We empathize with those who have suffered due to violence and demand that the Manipur government compensate those who have lost their homes, churches and properties as per their losses, the BJP state unit said. Speaking to East Mojo, BJP Mizoram President Valan Mokha said they are not safe under the present government. The state government needs to take swift actions to ensure their safety. We find the demand for a separate administration quite reasonable. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Monday was conferred the highest honor of Fiji, Companion of Order of Fiji, by its PM Sitiveni Rabuka. The Prime Minister Modi was awarded with the honor in recognition of his global leadership, with reports stating that only a handful of non-Fijians have received this honor till date. Nagaland Minister and a BJP leader Temzan Imna along said that he is assured that BJP will again come to power in the 2024 Lok Sabha elections, and added that the policies of Congress won't have much impact. If Congress is thinking then that they will win in 2024 polls just because they won in Karnataka, then that's not the truth, he added. And now let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Babina Diagnostics Manipur da ihan hanba oina ingsok lising amaga chamapal marifuhumdoi da linkhatki. Masina awang nongpok Bharat da yamna pak chawna miyoi bagi ana layeng da darkar lakpa makhal kayagi changyeng sing pangthoi. Mayamdugi marakta amatang pallabada radiological investigation su mai pakna pangthokli. Wana hona jaba miyoi bagi sebani khana angamba thakta laibak thiraba ana ayek nanglaba kayagi mateng pangjaba si sakhang biduna awang nongpokta ihan hanba oina NABL gi accreditation pibirakhi. Miyam gi pothafam ngainafam testofam report lawfam gi awaba du kokhanduna changfam hangfam pothafam gari parking cafeteria yauna marang kaina leizaraba unit ama oina miyam gi seba tawjari. Unit asida thamjariba matamgi darkar oirakpa equipment singdi 1.5 Tesla MRI, 128 slice CT scanner, mammography, DEXA scanner, digital X-ray, loinana hematology, clinical chemistry, amadi clinical pathology, immunology, microbiology, molecular biology, amasung immunohistochemistry studies ki masing yamlaba automated analyzers.
Welcome you all to UNACO School Channel Imphal East, an exclusive co-educational residential school located on a sprawling 50 acres campus just 24 km away from Imphal city. The school will be affiliated to CBSE New Delhi. Academic session will begin on 1st April 2023 for classes 4 to 8. Registration commence open for 2023 and 24 session.
Welcome back again. You're watching ELITETV's English News. Railway Minister Ashwini Yadav criticized former railway ministers Lalu Yadav, Nitish Kumar and Mamata Banerjee, saying that they used railways as milking cows. Talking about the future prospect of Vande Bharat Express train, he said that the government is planning to launch a sleeper version of the train for distances of more than 500 km by March 2024. Italy's Mount Etna, the most active volcano in Europe, began erupting on Sunday morning, spewing ash on Catania. Italy's National Institute of Geophysics and Volcanology (INGV) said. A video has also surfaced online showing clouds of ash spewing from Mount Etna. The eruptions of 10,900 feet high volcano forced the Catania airport to shut down and suspend flights. Cameron Green helps Mumbai chase down 200 plus total for the fourth time this season as they enter playoffs. MI found themselves back into the corner as far as the playoffs entry went, with RCB having a superior net run rate and needing a win against Gujarat Titans later in the day. After being put into bed first, HRH Mayak Agarwal and Vivran Sharma led the way with a 140-run opening partnership. MI's Akash Madhwal put a stop to run flow, claiming 4 wickets in a quick timing restricting the oppositions to 205. Needing 201 to win, Rohit Sharma and Cameron Green kept the team's board afloat after losing Ishan Kishan early. Green especially was on song with the bat striking regular boundaries. He eventually ended with a well-constructed hundreds of 47 balls, comprising 8 fours and 8 sixes as MI rests home with 2 overs to spare. They will face LSG in eliminator on coming Wednesday. Manchester City celebrated their Premier League title success on Sunday, beating Chelsea 1-0 with an early goal by Julian Alvarez in the team's home finale at the Sunderland's Etihad Stadium. They had 88 points from 36 matches, 7 more than Arsenal, who have just 1 match remaining. Frank Lampard's struggling Chelsea side are languishing in 12th spot with 43 points. Alvarez winner Man City had scored 100 goals at the Etihad this season, equaling the record which they set in 2018-19 for most home goals scored in all competitions in a single season by an English top-flight club. City were crowded champions for the third season in a row and a fifth in 6 years, a day earlier than expected when Arsenal's 1-0 defeated in a Forest doused any remaining hope that Londoners had of catching them. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in and 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. And now let's take a look at the headlines once again. Kuki militant shot 3 villages of Moidangpok. No balkanization on ethnic lines, says R.K. Ranjan writes to Prime Minister. And curfew relaxed in Imphal for 10 hours. And that's all for now. For more updates, keep watching ELITETV English News. Thank you and have a great day.